This is a setup season. That's not a bad thing. The show is still fun. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about The Bear, Season 3. It's on Hulu, 10 episodes. I'm not going to talk about every single episode. However, that first episode, it's incredible. And I think, like I said, it's a setup season. I think they gave us the things we needed the first 3 episodes. So the first episode is really quiet. The second episode, it's a lot of yelling and stuff. And then the third episode is like more kitchen chaos that we come to love about this show. After that, it feels like it's trying to spend more time with the characters. Like Sydney is moving out into her own apartment. She has things going on. Marcus is still dealing with the fact that his mom died and he was at the restaurant when it happened. We get a Tina episode, which is fantastic. Sugar is pregnant. She has to give birth at some time. So we get little things like that, little moments like that sprinkled throughout the season. And it's not a spoiler, but the last episode, when it goes off, it literally says to be continued. So there are a lot of unanswered questions. Like Claire and Carm never have a conversation after what happened at the end of season 2. He's thought about her a lot. You see clips of them, but he's never spoken to her in this season. So we need the answers. So I think the showrunners know there's a lot of things that they need to answer in the next season. But this season, it was like the first 3 episodes. Like episode 1, there's minimal talking. There's not a lot of talking. It's a lot of Carm showing his journey. It's a very quiet episode. And watching that, I was like, yes, I love this show. Yes, I love the yelling and the cursing at each other, but we'll get there. We'll get there. The first episode is just the calm before the storm. Second episode, cursing like crazy. Just so many F-bombs. And it's there in the kitchen trying to figure things out. Carm is putting a lot of pressure on himself. He wants to get a star. He's just turning it up another level. Everybody's yelling at each other. Everybody's cursing. But then there's the moments that they're cursing at each other. Then it's just like a cool little, hey cousin, da-da-da-da-da. Boom, back to yelling and cursing at each other. But in that episode, there's a little quiet moment. Because the show can do that. It can do quiet, it can do loud. Where Marcus and Carm have this little quick conversation, since his mom passed away. And it was just, it mattered. That little conversation amongst all the chaos, it mattered. And then episode 3, when it's the kitchen and things are going wrong and everybody's really upset, yelling, and they're messing up. That's the bear, the intensity right there. But it all works. The Tina episode where we see her journey, how she ended up at the shop, it was fantastic. And I hated that receptionist when she was applying for jobs. I felt her pain. And I just wanted her to strangle that receptionist real quick. But she did what she had to do. But those moments, like spending time with her was great. Sugar, her episode, it wasn't fantastic, but there are some fantastic moments. Jamie Lee Curtis is back as their mom. She's intense, to say the least. But there are just some great moments where the camera's just up close on them and they're just talking about the family and life. And it was still good. The whole episode didn't work, but their moments, it just worked. I don't know. People were turning on the show, after a certain while when a show's getting so much praise. It's like, oh my God, no, it's not that good. It's good. The show's still good. The show's still fun. There are things that weren't answered in this season. I'll admit that. But spending time with these characters, watching Sydney move out and have so much to deal with. Like, does she want to be a partner? At the Bear, other things or other opportunities are showing up. What should she do? It matters. And it's good to see that. It's good to see the characters' growth. It's good to see the characters together. In the last episode, it's moments where characters are spending a lot of time together and it just puts a smile on your face. Well, it put a smile on my face. And watching Carm struggle with the person he wants to be and the person he was, I guess, trained to be, it seems to be tugging at him. Like, it feels like he wants to talk to Claire, and wants Claire there, but like the chef in him is like kill all the outside noise and work on this star, and it seems like he's just struggling with that, like the duality of it all. I enjoyed this. I love this. I love this show. I love these characters. It's a fun show. There are questions that need to be answered, yes, but it's still a fun season of television. Those are just my thoughts on The Bear Season 3. If you watched the show, let me know what you thought about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.